fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. And here are the Cavaliers now.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving. Off target from outside. Bogut against Thompson. Here's Barnes. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Barnes has got the opening basket of the game for the Warriors. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And here's Golden State. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. James with it. He kicks it to Irving. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Thompson throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Wallace with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
That free throw missing.
And guys, you look at what makes Love such a prolific rebounder. Great anticipation. I mean, he has the broad shoulders to create space in the paint, the strong anchor to hold his position. It's no wonder he's been a dominating force on the glass at every level since high school.
And Curry, here we go. Great D that time from Irving.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Love outside. Shot on the wing. Over to the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
You know, regarding Kevin Love, he had a number of difficult transitions to make last season. Most of all, perhaps on the offensive glass. He averaged less than 2 a game after averaging 3 or more a game every other season.
Count that one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Irving. Irving double team. Smith outside. Left side, Love. Just 5 on the clock. Love with the screen on Curry. Irving kicks to Love. From outside, off the mark.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now, here is Smith. Outside Irving. And he lobs it up. And James throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Irving attacking. LeBron outside. Feeds it to Thompson. Kicks it out to James. Irving with the ball. Bogut picks him up from downtown. And James with the basket on the assist by Smith. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Here's Curry, and the rejection by Love. But they get it back. Green dishes to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Irving. 5 points in the game, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Love kicks to Smith.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going.
And the shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Kicks to Irving. Back to Smith for the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
And the Warriors miss again. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Thompson kicks to Irving. The drive by Thompson. Out to Smith. Lots of room. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
I mean, we're 5-6 feet outside that three-point line if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
You know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Both free throws good for Irving. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Thompson passes to Green. They double him with LeBron. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Curry with the steal. Thompson against Barnes. And the rejection by LeBron. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
That one is off. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
In terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7", but he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys, and also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Different look here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Bogut. Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. Clark, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
They get the rebound. Mozgov. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with a league-best 28 road wins.
Dellavedova, that's good. Here is Livingston. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. But they'll get another chance. Here's Clark. Pass to Ezeli. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Jefferson's shot is off. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. From the top of the key, he buries it. Iguodala's got his first 2 points. and our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg,